Antonio Centeno, the founder of the YouTube channel Real Men Real Style, knows how important the public speaking is, and that's why he created this video called 5 Tips to Improve Your Public Speaking, because their subscribers have been asking him a lot how can he talk so fluently in front of the camera, how he's not afraid of telling what he has in his mind, and he gave us very gently 5 tips to improve our public speaking, which I'm gonna summarize in the next video. The first tip that Antonio gave us was practice. When we are, for example, trying to ride a bike or drive a car perfectly, we have to have a practice, of course, and that's required with public speaking too, because you're trying to show yourself confident and secure about a topic, and you want people to engage with the topic. So that is why you have to work on skills to show yourself as confident as possible, and that comes with practice. Practicing with some friends, with family, or you alone yourself in front of a mirror is important to make your skills of public speaking perfect. The second tip was listening. We have to listen as much as we speak, because the feedback is the thing that will make our speech perfect. Listening what people want to hear may be the most important thing. Why? Because we know where to target, we know what they exactly want to hear, and we are not gonna bore them with a long introduction that might not be like the beginning we want. The third tip was record and watch. If we record while we are speaking, when we are practicing, we might know where we are failing, and we have to polish those stuff to make our public speaking as perfect or the way we want it. So listening and recording is also a very good idea if you're doing a presentation, for example, at school, or if you're going to be in a meeting, in order to give the people the true points that you want them to hear without any failures, like, for example, body language. If you're not looking right into the camera, people is gonna notice that, and that shows nervous, and we are not gonna be confident and secure, which is the thing that we want. You're not gonna have a good feedback if you don't show honest with yourself. So that is why the fourth tip is be honest with yourself. You don't have to pretend or be fake with the audience, because they will immediately notice that. If you're nervous or if you're like lying to them, they will know. Why? Because our body language shows them everything, and that's why I said in the previous point. And last but not least, we have the fifth tip: know the subject and the audience. We want the audience to be engaged to us, right? So we have to know what they exactly want. We have to listen to them, which was the second point, and we have to be very related to the topic that we are trying to transmit to them. Because how are we gonna be talking about potatoes if we don't know anything about that? It sounds crazy, right? So that is why knowing what you're saying and who you're saying that is very important, especially because public speaking is a skill that can leave us a very beautiful pattern in our careers. We don't know when we are going to be meeting a client unless we transmit confidence and secure to them, and they believe us and ask us about what we do. So in business, it's a very important thing. Those were the 5 tips that Antonio from Real Men Real Style told us in the video. I found them really accurate and important, because as a student of international business, public speaking is a skill that must be developed with meetings, with presentations, or with simple talks with a teacher in a participation in a class. So I hope I had done a perfect summary of them, and you enjoyed the video and it helps us.